What's up, guys? Emilio here, back again at Emilio's Bakery, and today I'm joined with my teammate Jennifer Lozano, who qualified for the Paris 2024 Olympics, who is also the silver medalist at the Pan American Games. So all props to her.
Today we're gonna be making bunuelos, and I'm very excited because this is a good Mexican family tradition that we do back at home. So I'm very excited.
Okay, we're gonna start off by mixing our dry ingredients to form a dough, which is basically a tortilla. I'm just kidding, it's a tortilla. Jenny was about to punch me.
I was about to say, I was gonna be
tortilla. So let's go ahead and start adding these into the bowl. I saw your mom there in the crowd. She was screaming her guts out. What does it feel like having your parents out there to be able to support you while you're fighting for a spot to qualify for the Olympics?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was so surreal. Just hearing my mom in the crowd and that just gave me a different type of extra push. That really took out a different type of energy in me that I was just
you had that dog in you.
Man, it was crazy. It was so surreal. I just had to, in the back of my head, I was like, I need to show her that every night, every tear, every time she saw me all beat up, crying from the gym, crying because of diets, I need to show her that this is why it's gonna pay off. This is exactly why I had to go through whatever I had to go through and sacrifice everything I had to sacrifice because of that exact moment.
Okay, so now that our dry ingredients are mixed, we're gonna add our shortening until the dough is nice and crumbly, and then we can start adding our water in after. Jenny, after your semi-final bout, how did it feel when you won, knowing that you qualified for Paris?
It was like a shock down my spine, mostly because I couldn't believe it. It had always been a dream. I had worked so hard. I had so much confidence in me going into that fight, and just different emotions that once my hand was raised, it was my body just went numb. I was just in shock, and it was just unbelievable. It was like a dream come true, man, and it was just crazy.
What does it mean to you that you have two fighters from Laredo basically just came out of nowhere? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot to me. It means everything, just because even though we weren't as close when we were kids, I always knew you, and just seeing how far we've both come, with similar backgrounds and stuff, and just being from the same city, and people doubting us, people with that small mindset, that close-minded mindset from Laredo that we once had. It's crazy that we surpassed that.
What did you think of me when growing up?
I remember going to your gym, because my teammates would spar your brothers and stuff. I remember going, you were just so rowdy in that ring, and you were kind of quiet. I was always looking forward to seeing you fight. I remember every national, okay, let's go watch him fight. I just thought, he's gonna make it far. He's quiet, but he's deadly, and look at where we are now, man.
So we got our dough ready, and now we're gonna start breaking it up into little golf ball size dough balls.
Okay, so Emilio, you asked me what I thought about you when we were kids at nationals. So what did you think about me when we were kids and you'd see me at nationals or at your gym?
I thought you were an amazing fighter. Like I mentioned, in the Pan Ams, you had that face where it's you're there to handle business, and you always had that face when you would compete, and it's just wow, she means business. You would always do your thing, come back to Laredo bringing whether it was a little tournament, you would always bring the belt back home. So it was always something cool. We got our dough ready into little balls, and now we're gonna go ahead and start rolling them out so we could form little tortillas. So you mentioned to me that you make this recipe around this time of year. Who introduced you to this recipe?
My grandmother, who passed away a couple years ago. We make bunuelos every year for Christmas and New Year's. We make a lot of treats, a lot of desserts for Christmas and New Year's when it comes to this time around the year. And we get into it. We go all in for sure. It's really fun cooking with my family. I really enjoy it.
We got our hot oil here, and now we're gonna go ahead and toss our little tortilla disc into the oil.
There you go, yeah. So once the edges, once you start seeing that the edges are turning kind of brown, that's when you just eyeball it and flip it. But even if it's not, you can just flip it again. And there, now you can take it out.
We got our bunuelos ready, and we coated them in our cinnamon and sugar mixture. So now the only thing that's left to do is eat them. How do you say it's good in Spanish? It's muy rico, right?
Está rico, está muy rico.
Está muy rico. It tastes good. It tastes exactly how I thought it would. It's like a nice crispy, cinnamony, sugary type of treat, and it's perfect.
This is super good. My mom would be proud right now if she could see me. Same.
Before we wrap up, I just want to thank Jenny for joining me today at Emilio's Bakery. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure having you. And I want to thank you all for tuning in at another edition. And I just want to wish you all happy holidays.